review today a seated hip external rotation PAILs effort. So I'm sitting on a box. We can do this from a chair, we can do this on the couch, we can do this on anything that you can sit on. The intention is twofold. We want to first find a comfortable stretch into the back of the hip. Once we're there, we're going to hold that stretch for 90 seconds. At the end of that 90 seconds, we'll complete our PAILs effort contraction. So, in this case, I'm going to set up to stretch my left hip. I'm going to put my left ankle over my right knee. I'm going to hinge forward over that hip such that I start to feel a stretch deep in the back of that left hip. Notice, I am not just folding forward. Folding forward is going to create more stretch really through spine and in fact take a little bit of the load off the deeper hip structures that are our true target in order to improve this kind of rotation through the hip. So, ankle over knee, I'm hinging forward, keeping my chest up, my chest proud, out over that leg, there's that stretch deep in the hip, and here I stay 90 seconds. Now, pretending I've been here for 90 seconds, the PAILs effort will be to drive this whole leg into the leg that it's resting on, as though I'm going to try to push this lower leg through the floor. So, I'm going to stay in that hinge position. For the PAILs, I'm going to start with a 10% resistance where I'm driving this entire leg straight down toward the ground. Increasing that effort to a 30% resistance, to a 50% resistance. Now I'm going to start to brace. I'm going to, in my case, squeeze this box, or I'm going to brace through my core, tension through my upper body, squeeze all this muscle through my leg. Increase that PAILs effort, driving down now with 70%. Driving down harder to my strongest, safest effort, and I'm pushing, pushing, holding for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, driving down at all times, 3, 2, 1, and release. Now, depending on how that feels, we may simply stay in that stretch, maybe another 30 seconds or so after completing the PAILs, and then do another sequence of a ramping isometric effort PAILs contraction, starting 10%, ramping to 30, to 50, as high as we can go safely. If you perceive, say, around 50%, 70% effort, that there's any kind of discomfort in the hip or anywhere else for that matter, that's your threshold. Do not exceed the pain-free threshold. If we start working PAILs efforts or stretch range of motion efforts that are into painful territory, we are defeating the purpose of this kind of training. Any questions? Hit me up.